Welcome to a deep dive into the 1957 to 1960 Ford F-Series. This third generation marked a massive shift in truck design, moving away from separate fenders and towards the modern integrated look we recognize today. Known as the fridge years due to their boxy shape, these trucks offered a cleaner profile and a wider hood. During this era, Ford wasn't just building a utility vehicle, they were crafting a more comfortable, highway-capable machine. We are going to explore why the F-100, F-250, and F-350 from this period remain high-priority targets for restorers and classic car enthusiasts alike.
The biggest news for 1957 was the introduction of the style side bed. Before this, pickup trucks traditionally featured flare side beds with external fenders. The style side integrated the fenders into the body lines, creating a smoother look and increasing cargo volume. Interestingly, Ford offered both options to cater to traditionalists and modernists. This was a bold move that set the standard for the industry. The hood also became flush with the fenders, a design cue that lasted for decades. Let's look at how this change affected the truck's overall footprint.
Under the hood, Ford offered reliability and power. The base engine was the 223 cubic inch mileage maker inline 6, producing about 139 horsepower. For those needing more grunt, the 272 cubic inch Y-block V8 was available in 1957, later replaced or supplemented by the 292 cubic inch V8 in 1958 and beyond. These Y-blocks are famous for their unique sound and solid torque curves. Maintenance on these is relatively straightforward, which is why so many are still on the road. Whether you were hauling hay or cruising the boulevard, Ford had a powertrain to fit the job. In 1958, Ford updated the front fascia to keep up with the space-age design trends. The most striking change was the switch from two large headlights to a quad headlight system. This gave the truck a more aggressive and wider appearance. The grille was also redesigned to be more prominent. While the mechanicals remained largely the same, the 1958 model is easily distinguished by this 4-eye look. It reflected the American public's desire for vehicles that looked as fast and modern as the jets flying overhead. Owners of 1958 models often cite this unique face as their favorite feature. 1959 was a revolutionary year for Ford's utility. For the first time, Ford began producing their own four-wheel drive systems in-house. Previously, 420e conversions were handled by third-party companies like Marmon Harrington. This move made 4WD more accessible and affordable for the average buyer. The 1959 F-100 and F-250 4x4s were rugged, dependable, and paved the way for the modern off-road culture we see today. You can spot these factory 4x4s by their higher stance and beefier hoods. They are exceptionally rare today and highly sought after by collectors who want a true go-anywhere classic. While the F-100 was the popular half-ton cruiser, the F-250 and F-350 were the true workhorses. The F-250 offered a 3/4-ton capacity with a longer wheelbase and heavier leaf springs. The F-350 was the 1-ton beast, often found as a dually or with specialized service beds. These trucks featured larger brakes and 8-lug wheels to handle the massive payloads. If you're looking to buy one today for towing or heavy work, the F-250 4x4 is widely considered the sweet spot for classic capability. They were built with a no-nonsense philosophy that is apparent the moment you turn the key. As the third generation came to a close in 1960, Ford made several cosmetic and mechanical refinements. The grille was updated again, featuring a more intricate mesh-like design with the Ford logo integrated into the hood front. This year is often considered the peak of fridge styling because it combined all the lessons learned since 1957 trucks. By 1961, the unibody fourth generation would arrive, making the 1960 model the last of this specific ladder frame look. Ford marketed the interior of these trucks as the driverized cab. The goal was to make the truck feel more like a passenger car. They introduced a larger wraparound windshield for better visibility and a redesigned instrument cluster that was easier to read. For the first time, features like armrests, sun visors, and a dome light weren't just afterthoughts. While still Spartan by today's standards, for 1957, this was a luxury. Buyers could even opt for the custom cab package, which added extra chrome, better seat upholstery, and dual sun visors. It proved that truck owners deserved comfort too. If you're in the market for a third-gen F-Series, prices vary wildly based on condition and rarity. A project F-100 might start around $5,000 to $10,000, while a fully restored 1959 4x4 can easily fetch over $50,000. Parts availability is excellent for the F-100, but some trim pieces for the F-350 can be harder to source. When inspecting one, look closely at the cob corners and floor pans for rust, as these were common weak points. For many, these trucks represent the perfect balance of vintage style and usable technology, making them an ideal entry point into the world of classic truck ownership. The 1957 to 1960 Ford F-Series was more than just a bridge between eras. It was a bold statement that utility didn't have to be ugly. It gave us the style side bed, factory four-wheel drive, and a level of cab comfort that changed expectations forever. Whether you're a collector looking for a 1958 quad headlight beauty or a mechanic wanting a simple Y-block to tinker with, the third-generation F-Series has something for everyone. Thanks for joining us for this history lesson. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more classic truck deep dives. Which year of the fridge is your favorite? Let us know in the comments.